about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. It's cold, it's wet, it's dark. Welcome to winter time in the UK. We are starting the Pack Run Social 5k. I'm going to go at 10 kph. If anybody wants to run with me, you can, or stick to your own pace. But I'm going at 10. And that means we'll get this run done in half an hour. So 5k in half an hour. And we're in Group C, so there's Group C, Group D and Group E of the Pack Social 5k. Welcome along if you've joined the stream, and welcome along if you're running with me. Darren, hello Darren. Stephen Cousins, the man who can't stop running. I tell you what, I quite happily stopped running in the marathon on Sunday. Oh dear, and my legs have been tight for a long time now. A good 2 or 3 weeks. My legs have been feeling pretty tight. So, yeah, we'll see what happens on Sunday. Oh, Adrian says it's a long lead-in on this run. So it might well be that, yeah, actually, because you can see the timer hasn't started yet. So we did the Film My Run 500 this morning. I was hoping that would have loosened my legs up. But right now, they are as tight as ever. Hello Amy, hello Tina, who are watching on YouTube and are also in the run. Who else have we got? Miguel is there, Mark Page is there, Paul Shaffey is there. Hello guys. So let's get this done. There we are. There's the timer started now. So 5k from here. And we're just going to do it as relaxed as we can because we don't want to ruin the legs for Sunday. London Marathon on Sunday. Hello, Miguel. Miguel, I think, is Miguel in the run with us? There's a few Spanish. Yes, Miguel's there. Hello, Miguel. No, absolutely not. And I have London Marathon in 5 days. I will be happy when this season is over now. I'm definitely now feeling it. I am now suffering with an overload of races. The latter is probably more correct, Adrian. So because we're going at quite a relaxed pace, if you are watching on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch, and you're wondering what you're watching, if you're new to Zwift, you can ask me a question. I am the fount of all knowledge on Zwift, and if I'm not, if I don't know something, I do know somebody who does know the answer. So if you do want to ask me any questions, fire them into the chat there. Ryan Downey says, what am I watching, Stephen? Basically, you're watching an old man with ruined legs attempting one of your events, Ryan, is what you're watching. And it's not going. We're only 2 minutes in, and it's not going well. My legs are absolutely rock solid. I'm hoping they'll ease up a bit in a minute. They usually do. They usually do ease up. So, Hack Social is a 5k run. It's always nice and relaxed, no pressure. It's not a race, so we just chill out. So it's a good one to do a recovery run on. Ryan Downey says, "Good luck in London. You're in your prime." He says. I don't quite know about that, Ryan, but thank you. So once again, we are into taper and recovery week at the same time. So recovering from the last race, tapering for the next one.
Right on!
Oh, is that Emily Mullen? Oh no, it's not Emily Mellon. You can definitely sense that it's cold and it's dark and it's damp in the air here in Sussex in the UK. Winter has arrived today, although this morning I was sitting out in the garden in the sunshine. It certainly wasn't hot. It was nice and warm in the sunshine, but this afternoon it has clouded over. It's got cold and it started to drizzle with rain. Darren says it sounds like a regular UK day. Well, to be fair, yes it is. Welcome to our world. Although Amy says she's boiling now. And this is quite late for me to run these days. I don't normally get on the treadmill after 8 o'clock at night these days. But it is 8 minutes to 8 now, so Adrian's got the fan on. I'm still not warm. I'm nice and chilly, I am. Paul Hayward says, well done for Berlin. Thank you very much. I don't know about well done. It was, we got it done, I think. The video will be out later on this evening, I think, or tomorrow. I'm almost finished on it. So once I've done this run and had a shower, I might spend another half an hour on it and see if I can get it finished and out into the world tonight. So the Berlin Marathon video might be out tonight. If not, it'll almost certainly be out tomorrow. Ryan Downey says, you're not going to warm up at 10 kph. I tell you, I bet you I am. I bet you I am. My legs are already telling me that I shouldn't be going quite this fast. I started the Berlin Marathon a lot faster than this, and it was a bad idea. The yellow group are 1 kilometre in. Group C, the blue group, we're just over a kilometre in, 1.1 here. Darren says, will we see sub 3 Stephen on Sunday? No, you will not. Oh, a sub 3 Sunday? No. So, I made the foolish mistake of trying to go out at sub 3 pace last Sunday at Berlin, having only just completed a mountain ultra, 50k ultra the week before, and there was no way my legs were in any fit state to do that, and possibly not even aerobically able either, really, I don't think. So I crashed and burned in Berlin. So London, I'm going for a much more relaxed target. I'm not going to say what that is because I don't want to jinx myself. So it's nowhere near sub 3. Just much more what I think my legs might be able to manage in 5 days' time. So we'll see. Amy says I'm no good at pacing. Well, it's good that you're on a treadmill then, when you don't need to worry about it. You just set it at one pace and away you go. The thing to do is to have your watch set up correctly. If you're no good at pacing yourself through feel, then the thing to do is to have a good setup on your watch face. So on my watch, I have two metrics that I look at all the time. And it's not time, and it's not distance. I have lap pace, so that is your average speed for every kilometre, or if you do miles, every mile. So it's your average pace for every mile, or every kilometre. So if you've got in your head the splits that you want to achieve, so for example, a 3-hour marathon, you need to run at 4 minutes and 16 seconds per kilometre. So I have that on my watch, and as long as it always says around about 4 minutes 16, then I know I'm good. And because I run on a treadmill, I'm also used to seeing my speed in kilometers per hour. So I have average overall speed. So for a sub 3 hour marathon, your average overall speed should be around about 14.1, 14.2 to be sure, kilometers per hour. So those are the only two metrics I have on my watch face: lap pace and average speed. I don't look at anything else, apart from when I come to significant marker points on the course, because obviously GPS can be inaccurate, and you want to double check that you are hitting the correct points on the course in the correct time. So for example, halfway is a really good point to look at your watch. When you hit the halfway marker on the course, look at your watch and make sure it says the correct time for the time that you want to do. So if you want to do a 4 hour marathon, you want to hit halfway in about 1 hour 59 minutes. No faster, not really much slower. So it's always good to check with the markers on the course that your watch is playing ball and is correct. Amy says, I don't do negative splits, mine are all positive. Paul Hayward says, rocket lollies and iced towels seem a distant past. Absolutely, yes. Do you remember those? Do you remember me calling Victoria and asking her to come in with an iced towel for my head and a rocket lolly to eat in the summertime? Happy days long gone now. We are 2 kilometres in to the Pack Social 5k. And any minute now we'll be halfway, which is crazy. Ice lolly. Well, Amy was just saying she was boiling hot as well now, so maybe an ice lolly would do her good. Not me though, I am still chilly. Well, is that chilly? You know where when you sweat in the cold and then your sweat goes cold on you, so you've just got cold sweat all over you? Basically, that's what I've got. So I am sweating whilst running, but the sweat is just immediately going cold and making me feel damp and cold. There we are. 10 kph on the treadmill. 0% elevation. We don't do elevation unless we have to. Like we did this morning. Seems we've got 1 or 2 people watching on Facebook today, so that's interesting. Normally we shove people over to YouTube, which is where I like people to be. But very welcome on Facebook, and you're welcome on Twitch as well if you're watching there. So remember, you can now, as of the new update, drop multiple ride-ons on people's heads. So if you go to the map and you just click, you can drop all those ride-ons, look, onto people's heads. You don't have to be the run leader to do that anymore. So it used to be, before the last update, you had to be the run leader to drop a handful of ride-ons on people. But now you can do it whoever you are in any group event. So that's good. And also, if you don't know, if you're not aware, if you're watching this for the first time in ages, you'll notice on the screen the number 21, just below where it says 10 kilometers an hour, at the top of the screen there. Just below that, you'll see a little running man and a number 21 with an orange background. So that's my level in the game. Now, we've been stuck on level 21 as the top level for a long, long time. And recently, the cyclists on Zwift have got 10 more new levels. So we were saying, where's our new levels? Well, I'm happy to say they are coming. We will get new levels this winter. Now, whether that means before Christmas or after Christmas, I don't know. But we have been promised new levels for running this winter. So keep your eyes and your ears peeled for that. Also, a massive well done once again to everyone who took part in the Berlin Marathon for the Zwift Run team on Sunday. So that was Kevin and Andrew and Sunny and Kirsten and Maria. Who am I missing? And Stacey. So Stacey Frogley, Andrew Humphreys, Kevin Lohner, Sunny Lee, I forget Kirsten's second name, and Maria's. But well done to those guys. Fantastic work running for the Zwift Run team in Berlin. Some amazing times as well. Kevin getting 2 hours 48 minutes for the marathon. Maria getting 2 hours 47. And Andrew Humphreys getting 2 hours 29 minutes. Amazing. And all on the same day that Eliud Kipchoge breaks the world marathon record again and takes 30 seconds off his previous marathon best time, which was also done at Berlin. So proving that Berlin really is a super fast course if you want a PB. Didn't work out for me on Sunday, but there were reasons for that, i.e. not fit enough. 2 kilometers to go, 12 minutes of running, and we will be done with the Pack 5K, the Pack Social 5K, Group C, D and E. Group C are at 3K, in fact everyone pretty much is at 3K. I think Group D are just a little way behind. Adrian and Paul Shaffey are at 2.7 kilometres in. And a couple of guys have gone off a bit quick and are at 3.5 and 4 kilometres in. 2 Spanish guys just a bit ahead there. So, in light of the amazing Berlin Marathon for the Zwift Run team, just remember that the Zwift Run Academy will start in February next year. So if you want to take part in, or if you want to be part of the Zwift Run team for the Berlin Marathon or whichever marathon they choose to do next year, then make sure that you sign up and register for the Run Academy starting in February next year, where you will have the chance to run a number of events, a number of workouts for the Zwift staff HQ to work out who will be selected to go to join the next Zwift Run team, the 3rd edition of the Zwift Run Academy. So make sure you remember that. I will remind everyone as it comes closer. And they have split the academies up this year. So previously, the Zwift Ride Academy, the Tri Academy, the Triathlon Academy, and the Run Academy had all run concurrently. And a lot of people like to do all of them. So that had made for some crazy hectic weeks for some people. So what Zwift have decided to do this time is split up the 3 academies. So the Cycling Academy has started now. Tri Academy will start later in the year, and the Run Academy will start next year, allowing people to do all 3 academies if they want to. And less than a mile to go now of the Pack Social 5K. Happy to say my legs have eased up a bit. I can still feel that they're a little bit tight, but yeah, I definitely feel a lot more comfortable running now. Although I don't think we'll be doing the Zwift Wednesday workout tomorrow evening. We might have to give that a miss, or maybe do commentary on it or something. Now, do I just continue now for the last kilometre, manually changing the colour of the lights, just for your entertainment? I've got a program actually that automatically alters them in time to the music on the live stream. I should use that more often. Tina says you'd be mad to try Wednesday workout. I would be mad, and I'm not going to. I am not mad. I might be crazy, but I'm not mad. So yeah, no, I will not be running Wednesday workout, but I might commentate on it. Yeah, Amy. Oh, Tina's got lights that are changing on their own. I'm sure Amy's got lights that change on their own as well. Yeah, I should load my program more often that changes the lights. It's nice. I'm sure some of you have seen it before. All the lights all flash to the music. Well, Tina has stars on the ceiling as well now. Very nice. Right, 4 kilometres done, 1 to go. Jogging it home in the Pack Social 5K. Actually, I did used to have a button that could gradually fade between the lights as well. I should do that, shouldn't I? Thank you. Yeah, Tina says she'll post a picture. Thank you, Tina. That'd be good to see. So, less than 5 minutes to go.
Ride on!
De Winter, thank you for the ride on. Heather says, when the light is blue, you look like a Smurf. I'm up for that. There we go. I'm all for being a Smurf. Yeah, right. I'm definitely going to, now that the winter's coming back and the nights are dark, I'm definitely going to set up my program to make the lights dance to the music. So look out for that in a future stream. That was a good joke from Adrian. He said, he says, I had a nightmare about the Michelin Man. He says, I woke up tired from that one. I like that. Very good. Oh, that's interesting that you can see the blue of the TV screen as well. She's casting a light here, isn't it, as well? Thank you for a very relaxing run, everyone. Vodka isn't the answer, but it's worth a shot. I like that one as well. Yes, thanks for leading, Adrian. So heart rate nice and comfortable in zone 2, 127 BPM. As we enter the final minute of the run. Running through the beautiful Makuri Islands. Thanks, Adrian. Paul Hayward says he likes the Volcano Red the best. Let's finish on that then. Haven't got green in here for some reason. Don't worry, I'm going to work on this in the next few days. I'm going to work on winter lighting. And there we are. So, time to go. Thank you very much for watching. Gonna have a shower, maybe have a bit of food, and I'll try and work on the Berlin Marathon video and try and get that finished tonight. If it's not out tonight, it will be out later on tomorrow. But yeah, I'm nearly done with the Berlin Marathon video. I still haven't edited the Ben Nevis video, and the Guernsey video that me and Victoria did back in May is still waiting to be edited. So a few films still to come on the channel, on the Film My Run channel, so keep your eyes out for them. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for the chat on YouTube and Facebook. See you tomorrow, Amy and Tina and Paul and Heather and Darren and Ryan, everyone who's been chatting. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye bye.